So it's a lazy Sunday afternoon. I don't feel like dirtying my cast iron skillet, and I just pulled out a non-stick skillet with a handle that can be put in the oven, and I pulled out some discard. This is discard from my sourdough Edwina, and just some sauce and some spices and herbs. And I'm gonna try to make a skillet discard pizza. I'm gonna start the dough here and then top it and finish it in the oven. Let's see how it goes. And I did say this is a lazy Sunday recipe. I literally just tore up some baby bell cheese and some mozzarella string cheese. I didn't even use a knife. This is gonna be a really simple recipe, not even a recipe, and hopefully with the few ingredients I have on hand, it'll be yummy. So here we go. We just have sourdough discard. I'm doing absolutely nothing to it. I'm literally just pouring it out of the jar. I'm just gonna pour whatever I feel will be enough to cover the bottom of the pan. I think that should be enough. Then I'm gonna just very gently kind of spread that out. I just have some olive oil at the bottom of the pan. Just gonna spread this out a bit more. I have this on low, and look at those bubbles forming from my discard, which is crazy. And also for reference, this is about how much I left in the jar. So I kind of used maybe about that much. Okay, I'm gonna wiggle this around a little bit. Oh, see, it's not sticking to the bottom. Beautiful. So I did go ahead and flip it, and in no way am I saying this is the prettiest pizza you'll ever see. But I promise you that once we top it, it will be well worth it. I did not do a great job of flipping it, and it got a little wonky looking, but that's okay. And I'm gonna sprinkle it with just a touch of salt, because remember, discard has no salt in it whatsoever. So I'm gonna be using fleur de sel salt. Excuse my French, or my attempt at French. Just a little bit of any type of salt. You can use flaky, you can use just regular salt, Himalayan, whatever you want. So we need some flavor. And then once I'm happy with what it looks like, I'm gonna top it and pop it in the oven to finish it off. This looks a little more golden, so I think I'm gonna leave this side facing up, and I'm gonna top this side and then let that bottom have a little more contact with the pan so that it gets a little more golden like this part did. And as I said, this is a lazy Sunday, last second, let's throw something together recipe. This is not a large pizza I'm making. This is more of a personal pizza, or at most you could share it with a little side salad, but it's not a large pizza by any means. Of course, you can make it larger by using more discard and a larger skillet, of course, but I'm just keeping this personal. Didn't really know what I wanted to eat, so in comes sourdough discard pizza. So that's it. We topped it with a little bit of sauce. I'm gonna top it with a whole bunch of cheese because I want it to get cheesy and melty in the oven. So good. Here we go. It's a lot of cheese, Sally, but it's okay. This is gonna be one cheesy sourdough discard pizza. So I still have the heat on, but I think I'm going to turn the heat off at this point because we're getting ready to go into the oven. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and season a little bit. This is just a little bit of Italian seasoning and a little bit of garlic powder. And that's all she needs. Actually, I think I'll give it a little drizzle of my spicy olive oil. So I make this stuff homemade and it's absolutely divine. I have a video for it, so I'll definitely attach it because it's super easy. It pretty much makes itself and it's got a kick. There we go. A little bit of spice on top, and she's going into a preheated oven that I've set to 425 degrees just to kind of melt everything up and finish her off. Oh wow, smells so good. Wow. I mean, obviously it's not super fancy, but I can't wait to cut into it because it smells ridiculous. I really just used stuff that I had in my fridge, including my sourdough discard, and let's see when we cut it. Okay, so it didn't stick, which is a very good sign. I actually almost want to peek at the bottom. Nah, I don't want to ruin it. Let's just plate her. There we go. Oh, she sounds crispy. I have a feeling she's gonna be good. Okay, here we go. Got nothing to lose. The discard was just sitting in the fridge. I was doing nothing with it. Oh, it is crispy. Wow. Okay, let's cut it, I guess, in fourths. Wow, listen to that crunch. I could have used my pizza cutter, but it's a small pizza, so I figured, why not? And as I said, I'm being super lazy. Oh wow, this is cheesy. Yes. Oh, I should wait because the cheese is just gonna ooze right off, but I just can't wait to try it. Okay, the first bite is gonna have to be with my fork and knife. Look at that little crispy bit, because it's too hot for me to hold. I don't want to burn myself. Oh goodness, but look at the bottom. See, nice and crispy, not too doughy. You can make this as fat or as thin as you'd like. Oh, this is hot. Got to give it a second to cool down. She's good. I know I'm calling an inanimate object a she. I recognize that. It's good. I don't know why everything sourdough to me is female. I guess because she's the mother, but it's super good. Sorry, I got some cheese at the bottom here when I was cutting it. Warm, but it's super crispy. Let me see if I can pull off a little piece without making too much of a mess. Oh, it's hot. But it's even airy. It's even got like the bubbles that you would expect to see in your sourdough bread. It's super, super yummy. Granted, is it a sourdough pizza that you let rise for days, slowly ferment in your fridge? No. But is it a quick fix using discard, some jarred sauce, and whatever cheese and herbs or spices you have in your house? Yes, it is. And it's delicious. So good. I wish I could share, but I'm not sharing. So did I mention that this pizza still contains beneficial bacteria and nutrients? Granted, it doesn't have the reduced gluten from a long fermentation process because this is discard after all. We didn't leave it to ferment. So it is still somewhat gut healthy, but not quite as much as it would be with a longer fermentation, and definitely doesn't have that reduced gluten, but it still has nutrients. It's easy, and it's basically a quick fix. So good. Look at that crispy crust. It's really good. Okay, so I gave it a little drizzle of a balsamic glaze. And let me show you the bottom. See, super crispy, like a pizza. It's a sourdough pizza, just a quick version of a sourdough pizza. Yum, yum. Now that it's a little cooler, I can actually grab it and show you the bottom. It's delicious.